Continuing coverage tonight on what authorities called an intentional hit-and-run death of a Morongo Valley man last year and a family's fight for justice. Hello, I'm John White.
And I'm Karen Devine. News Channel 3 first spoke with Chris Garcia's wife days after his death as she pleaded for answers in finding the person that hit her husband. Tonight, Garcia claims movement has been made in the case, but a suspect has yet to be arrested.
News Channel 3's Athena Drage live in studio after speaking with Garcia. Athena, what is the latest on this?
Yeah, just a horrific story. What happened to Chris Garcia and his family, what they're now going through. And investigators say he was intentionally struck by a car and then dragged several feet. Now that story grabbing the attention of many who've also demanded answers. But tonight, his family tells me justice has yet to be served.
It's still, heartbreaking to know that this person's out there and close to where I live, and nothing's been done.
Nearly 3 months since her husband's murder, Christina Garcia says moving on has felt impossible. Chris Garcia was killed in what San Bernardino County sheriffs called an intentional hit and run. The family was rear-ended by a driver near Highway 62, who then ran over Garcia following a heated argument. His wife claims movement in the case happened just days after the murder, but she says she was left in the dark by investigators.
They ended up telling us that suspect did, get a lawyer and step forward 4 days after the incident, but didn't tell, my husband's sister or I for about a month and a half. They won't release his name now. They won't release any information. There was no arrest made. All they did was take a written statement and let him go. And he's claiming that he felt he was in fear of his life.
Having watched the hit and run, Garcia says she doesn't believe it.
When the other driver struck him and ultimately drug him under his truck. So how is that, if I felt in fear of my life, I would turn around and go the opposite way, not towards what I'm saying is dangerous to me.
Since his death, Garcia says her husband's memorial was defaced at the scene of the crime, and she continues to pay the price of prolonged justice.
They took about 5 weeks to give the car back before I could even, go and retrieve my belongings out of it. And which was deemed a total loss because they had to take parts out of it. Insurance can't help with anything until they have somebody to go after. So it's been frustrating. It's been expensive. It's, my daughter and I, emotionally, it's been a lot.
Now, we've been in communication with San Bernardino County sheriffs who say this is still an active investigation and there are no updates yet. Stick with us as we continue to follow this story. Reporting live in studio, Athena Drage, News Channel 3.